It looks like Leo Varadkar is going to lose power. Why are people unhappy with him right now?
So I would say there are three key factors here behind looks like the likely demise of Leo Varadkar's government. Number one, sure, people give him some credit for Brexit, but eating bread is soon forgotten, and in fact people are more focused on issues like the ailing health service and a housing crisis. Number two, I think Leo's own persona hasn't necessarily helped him here. He's perceived as being a little bit cold, a little bit out of touch with the common person, a little bit aloof. He doesn't seem to connect so well with voters, so what Fine Gael had hoped would be a positive in Leo turns out not to be. The third factor, I think, is just a general desire for change. Fine Gael, Leo Varadkar's party, has been in power since 2011. It's 9 years. People, after a decade or so, the general sense of it's time to kick the bums out, as they say in the US. It's time for change, and it looks like Leo Varadkar will be a casualty of that sentiment.
A lot's been written, good morning to you, Dara, a lot's been written about Sinn Féin here and what happens. But take us through who are going to be the winners then from the bigger picture. Michael Martin, Sinn Féin, what are the dynamics behind the scenes?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit back to the future, and again, you're going to have to get used to another strange Irish name. In fact, it's not Michael Martin, it's Micheál Martin. That'll be a name you'll be hearing a lot in the next 4 or 5 years, I suspect. Micheál Martin is the leader of Fianna Fáil. What do we know about Fianna Fáil? Well, chiefly they were the party that oversaw the economic collapse in 2008. They also the party that requested a bailout in 2010. So what we're looking at here is a Lazarus-like resurrection for Fianna Fáil. It looks like they will be the biggest party by far. They won't have a majority. They will need coalition partners. Sinn Féin, their rise has been a huge talking point. They are the biggest party in the polls by vote share, but very importantly, they're not running enough candidates to capitalise on that, so they could still be in third place. The question for Micheál Martin is, does he bring Sinn Féin into a coalition? Sinn Féin has long been considered toxic here. Nobody wants to go into government with them because they're linked with the IRA going back, and also the Euroscepticism. The question for Micheál Martin may be, does he bring him into government, have a fairly stable government, or does he try to form some kind of rainbow coalition, taking a bunch of smaller left-wing parties in to try and become Taoiseach after the election? Whatever happens, it looks like a turn left. We're going from a centre-right government in Fine Gael to a centre-left government led by Fianna Fáil, propped up by either Sinn Féin or some smaller left-wing parties.